Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be going through all of my favorite horror movies that take place in summer or give like summery vibes, like Trip, Watery, etc. And yeah, let's just get started. The first one is Revenge from 2017, which is an R-word revenge movie. When a romantic getaway with a married man goes wrong, Jen must fight to survive. So yeah, this is an R-word revenge movie, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. The main girl, Jen, was fantastic. The actress was great. It was very brutal, and the R-word scene isn't too horrible. I mean, obviously, it's not fun to watch, but it's like, I think for how gratuitous and stuff some of those are in like Last House on the Left and I Spit on Your Grave, this one wasn't too horrible, and I just love how it all comes together. The next one is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies from 2022, and it's a mystery comedy. A group of 20-somethings have a hurricane party when a game goes terribly wrong. This one I think everyone knows about. It's definitely more on the comedy, and I don't know, I loved it. I think it's so funny. I think it rips apart Gen Z perfectly, and I love it. Obsessed with Alice. Rachel Sennett is amazing in it. The next one is It Chapter 1 from 2017, which is like a horror movie. 7 kids are terrorized by adults, bullies, and a monstrous clown called Pennywise. I mean, I think everyone knows what it is. It's, yeah, we know. We know! Okay. The next one is The Blackening from 2022, which is a horror comedy. A group of black friends get together to celebrate Juneteenth when a killer strikes. This one's really fun, really funny. All the characters are so well defined and so funny. I had such a fun time with it. Highly, highly recommend. The next one is Saltburn from 2023, which is a drama comedy thriller. A weirdo gets invited to stay at the most popular boys in college's house or estate called Saltburn for the summer. I mean, I think everyone knows what Saltburn is at this point. It's you either love or hate it, and I love. The next one is X from 2022, which is a slasher movie. A group of adult filmmakers travel to a cabin in rural Texas when their hosts react badly to their presence. I mean, everyone knows what X is right now too. Like, well, I don't know about it. If you're not in the horror community, maybe you don't know, but that's like the original movie to Maxine and stuff, which just came out, and it's just really fun. I really love it. I think it's so good. Next one is The Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 1974, which is a slasher movie. A group of road-tripping friends get sidetracked and stumble onto a house of horrors. Once again, iconic movie. If you haven't seen The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, watch it. It's really not gory at all. It's more like nasty, like just like the vibes. It's just like nasty and rank and hot and sweaty. But you don't really see a lot of gore. It's really not that bad if you were ever worried about that. Next one is the Friday the 13th franchise from 1980 to 2009, which is a slasher franchise. 12 slasher movies following different people's stories about their stays at Camp Crystal, or not Camp Crystal Lake, just Crystal Lake in general, except 8 and 10. I absolutely love Friday the 13th. I'm wearing the shirt. I have a tattoo. I love Friday the 13th so much. It has a special place in my heart. The best ones are 1, 2, 4, 6... I think the remake. I think those are my favorites. I've seen them all multiple times, but yeah. The only one that I absolutely fucking despise is 9. I think 9's Jason Goes to Hell is ass. I hate that movie. The next one is Campfire Tales from 1997, which is a horror movie and an anthology of urban legends told around the campfire. Which this one's really hard to find. I had to buy it on DVD. I don't think it's streaming anywhere, but it's really fun. I really liked it, so if you wanna get it on DVD and watch it, it's really fun. It's an anthology. It's a very, very urban legend, but I love urban legend as well, so I ate it up. The next one is The House on Sorority Row from 1983 / Sorority Row from 2009, which is a slasher. When a prank goes wrong, a group of sorority sisters are stalked on the night of their graduation party. Which obviously The House is the original, and then Sorority Row is the remake. I love both of them. I think I prefer the original, but they're both so good, so solid, so fun. The next one is Crawl from 2019, which is more of an action thriller. Haley ignores hurricane evacuation warnings to look for her father, which I grew up in Florida. That's where she's going, in Florida. So, like, when we first moved to Florida, there's like 4 hurricanes that hit us right away, which was crazy intense. And there's crocodiles everywhere, so obviously it's a crocodile movie or gator, alligator movie, whatever the fuck. And yeah, I think it's really fun, really tense. Love it. The next one is Fear Street 1978, which is from 2021, and it's a slasher movie. In the sequel to Fear Street 1994, this installment follows sisters trying to survive the Camp Nightwing massacre. This is the best Fear Street movie out of the Fear Street movies, in my opinion. Sadie Sink is amazing in it. I think it's so fun. I love the camp setting, and yeah, I highly recommend. The next one is I Know What You Did Last Summer from 1997 / I Still Know What You Did Last Summer from 1998, which both are slasher mysteries. After killing a fisherman 1 year ago, the teens involved start getting letters saying, I know what you did last summer, and I still know what you did last summer. Well, I personally prefer I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I love Brandy and Carla. I think fantastic character. I really prefer I Still Know What You Did Last Summer a whole heck of a lot more, because it's about the group that survived the first movie, but they go on vacation to like this little resort or whatever, and I just love that setting. I love it. So good. The next one is River Wild from 2023, which is a thriller adventure mystery. Siblings who love but distrust each other go on a whitewater rafting trip with a small group. This one has a bit of a trigger warning for SA, just a heads up. But it stars the girl from Gossip Girl, whatever the fuck, Hayden Meester, whatever her name is. And I thought it was so good, so tense. Didn't know where it was gonna go and take me, and I had a great time. I loved it. The next one is Eden Lake from Eden Lake from 2008, which is a very disturbing horror movie. A couple goes to a wooded lake for a romantic getaway when they are terrorized by local teens. This one is probably one of the most disturbing movies I have ever seen. So if you love disturbing shit, definitely watch it. I will never watch it again. I watched it once. I will never watch it again. It was very disturbing. Yeah, that's all I have to say. But I thought I'd throw on a disturbing one. The next one is Jaws and Jaws 2 from 1975 and 1978. Shark. Y'all knew what the shark Jaws is. I love 2 as well. 3 and 4 suck, but Jaws 1, obviously iconic, and Jaws 2 is really fun. I really like it. The next one is Influencer from 2022, which is a horror thriller. A solo influencer in Thailand finds companionship in CW. I fucking love this movie so much. It's so underrated. I think it came out last year, or 2022, so whatever. I think it's so fucking good. It's so twisty, turny. You have no idea where it's gonna take you. I was shocked. I was gagged. I was gooped. I absolutely fucking love it. Dead Meat just did a kill count on it. It's so good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Next one is The Pool from 2001, which is a slasher movie. A group of students are stalked by a masked killer while holding a party in a water park. I love a water park. I love a water park setting. I think we need more horror slasher movies in water parks, or just movies in general. I love a water park. And this one was so much fun. I really liked it. It's not available to stream like anywhere. I had to get the DVD, but it was fine. I had such a fun time with it. I loved it so much. The next one is The Burning from 1981, which is a slasher movie. Several years after a prank goes terribly wrong, campers at the same camp start getting picked off. I love The Burning. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I think all of the characters and side characters are so fun and so vibrant. I love the kills. I love the story. I love it all. It's so fun. I love The Burning. The next one is Triangle from 2009, which is a psychological horror. Friends on a yacht stumble upon an abandoned ocean liner, and that's all I'm gonna say. I love this movie as well. I think I've only seen it once, but it's already like one of my all-time faves. It's so twisty turny. You have no idea what's going on. It is crazy. I love it so much. Oh, fuck. What's her? Melissa George, I think, is the lead, and she's absolutely fucking fantastic. But Liam Hemsworth is in it, which was so fucking weird. But yeah, love. The next one is Disturbia from 2007, which is a mystery thriller movie. Kale gets placed under house arrest and starts to spy on his neighbors when he notices something suspicious. I was raised on Disturbia. This was one of the gateway horror movies for me. I should have known that I would have loved horror from what, because we used to watch this all the time. It's so fucking good. I love it. It was Shia LaBeouf in his prime. Now he's icky, gross, hate him. But this movie just has such a special place in my heart. I love it so much. Next one is Headcount from 2018, mystery thriller. While at a getaway at Joshua Tree, a group of teens read aloud a mysterious chant from the internet. So this movie, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember at all. I was going through my letterbox to see all of the go through all the movies I've watched and seen oh, are any of these summary or whatever. Then I remember this one popped up and I was like, oh yeah, that one's very summary. I don't remember a thing about it. I remember it being good. I gave it a 7 out of 10, I think. So obviously I liked it, but I don't remember anything. But I don't know, I thought I'd throw it on here. The next one is Midsommar from 2019, which is a mystery horror. A group of college students visits their friend's hometown festival. Everyone knows what Midsommar is. Yeah. Summer of '84, which is from 2018, which is a mystery thriller horror. A group of teens start to suspect their neighbor is a serial murderer. This one I remember. It's very funny and light. It's very Goonie-esque, but super fucking dark and disturbing at the same time. It was a very wild contrast, but I absolutely loved it. I remember. The next one is Lake Bodom from 2016, which is a horror movie. A group of four go to the same campsite of an unsolved mystery. This one I watched forever ago, but I remember being gooped and gagged. Do not look up anything. Just go into it blind, because I, obviously for the little summary or whatever, I was looking up shit. And it gives away a lot of stuff. So don't go in blind. That's the best way to watch it, and you'll have fun. A Perfect Getaway. The next one is A Perfect Getaway from 2009, which is a mystery thriller. While on a getaway, a couple learns about a grisly murder nearby. This one is so twisty-turny. It's one of my parents' favorites, one of my mom's favorites. She loves to watch this, and it's so fun. It's so twisty-turny. Absolutely love. Next one is Zombievers from 2014, which is a horror comedy. College friends at a lake house get attacked by zombie beavers. This one is obviously super silly, super funny, but it's so good. I absolutely love it. The practical effects are actually surprisingly good. The beavers look stupid as fuck, but the gore and stuff isn't too bad. Next one is The Final Girls from 2015, which is a horror comedy. A young woman is grieving the loss of her mother and finds herself pulled into the slasher movie that made her mother famous. I love The Final Girls. It's so good, so heartwarming. Betty Davis Eyes, that song will always be iconic. Whenever it comes on, I just think of this movie. It's so good. Absolutely love. The next one is The Shallows from 2016, which is a shark movie. While surfing on a secluded beach, Nancy gets attacked by a great white shark and is stranded on a rock 200 yards from the shore. This one starts Miss Blake Lively, and it's so good, so tense, so thrilling. You would think that just watching her sit on a rock wouldn't be fun, but it really is. She becomes friends with a little seagull, which is so fun. I love. Next one is Joyride from 2001, which is a mystery thriller. 3 youngins on a road trip pick the wrong truck driver to joke around with. This one stars Paul Walker, I think that's his name, and Steve Zahn. It's so good. This was another one like Disturbia that was like a gateway horror for me. Absolutely loved. It's so twisty-turny. It's so fun. It's so thrilling. Love. The last one is The Strangers Pray at Night from 2018, which is a slasher movie. A family's road trip gets bloody when the strangers decide to attack them at an empty mobile home park. One of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love The Strangers Pray at Night. I remember when it came out, I dragged my mom to the theater to see it at midnight alone. No one else was in the theater. And we were grouped, gagged. Look, Bailey Madison, You Will Always Be Famous. Love her so much. Love this movie so much. Highly recommend. And that is all of the horror summer movies that I have. If there's any more that I left out or haven't seen, blah, 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 leave them down below. And yeah. That'll be all. I'm gonna be making one that's like more for like the non-horror, my favorite non-horror summer movies, whatever. So